betting the not so much anymore is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
At 5-3 on Wednesday afternoon at Hollywoodbets Greyville, 20th of December, race 6 will be run, and it'll be run over 1,600 metres. A handicap at the 81 level for fillies and mares at the time of recording, scratched only, is number 12, Oh So Squishy. And Sheldon, a very interesting race. I think it's quite competitive, and I think it's quite a good field that's assembled here. I say that because you look at one Status Quo, lightly raced, was an expensive filly. The yard rate her, they believe in her, and her first run they were gutted. She didn't win on debut, but she certainly put the record straight in her second start, and steps up to a mile from the best gate, 54.5. There's lots to like about Status Quo, and if she is as good as they believe they believe she is, well then she could certainly make her presence felt first time out the maidens. La Premiere is done very little wrong thus far. Sleek as Silk is a good filly from the Paul Lafferty stable. Bosnay has gone up against Mrs. Geriatric's Bavarian Beauty Foreshore, so she's no slouch. Imperious Destiny nearly won last time. Sign of Fate, consistent good form. And the one that really interests me the most, and if I was forced to give a first choice, it would probably narrowly be number 7, Pfizer. I think she's a very good filly. Her form is good, and she's still learning what racing's all about. I say still learning what racing's all about. She's a 7, she's raced 7 times for 2 wins and 3 places. But I just think she's going to get better and better every time she races. So a difficult race, but a good race awaits, I think. But narrowly in the camp of 7 Pfizer, but not with too much confidence because there's plenty opposition.
Yeah, and if you look at number 7, Pfizer, 3rd to Lucky Miss. Number 3, Sleek as Silk, finished 2nd to Lucky Miss last time out. There's a number of horses, if you look at their last performances or their penultimate run, they've been very, very close up. So I'm looking for some lifelines here. I phoned a friend. He never answered the phone. I went 50-50. Now we're going to ask the audience. So at the end of the day, you're going to be the judge. It's a very tricky race. And I think as far as your budget will allow you to go, but you heard from Warren, number 7, Pfizer. That could just be the horse that might be able to get into the winner's enclosure. 3, Sleek as Silk. You got Imperious Destiny, who's yet to win on the turf. Both wins have been on the poly track. And then you look at horses like Status Quo, La Premiere. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to try and be a rocket scientist here or get into any depth here. I think as wide as your budget will allow, and that'll be on the safe side.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.